right, Thursday morning, gonna go out and go for a ride. Beautiful day outside. Just a little bit of wisps of clouds up there. Looks like a front might be coming in a little bit later, but blue sky above me right now and a slight breeze. We'll see how that turns out once I get out in the open a little bit. Ready for the ride. This turned out to be an incredibly nice day for my ride. The weather was perfect. There was a breeze out there. I've noticed that now that I'm a little bit stronger, I don't mind the breeze quite as much. Boy, when I started riding 2 years ago, a little over 2 years ago, any kind of wind, I hated the wind. The rain was okay to me, but the wind, oh, I hated the wind. Hills, I hated hills. I'm going to be honest with you, they're still not my favorite. I can do hills now, but they're still not my favorite thing in the world to do. Good ride today. Weather was great, and everything, traffic worked out real well for me. And in fact, it's interesting. I've got four. I have four intersections that are just a little bit spooky and dangerous and so forth. And the county has come through, not at my request or whatever, but in the last about 3 weeks, the county's come through and they have changed 3 out of the 4 to solve the problem. They've made it so that there is a light specifically for crosswalk, so that I don't have to worry about cars turning into the crosswalk at the very same time that I've been given the go-ahead at those intersections. So that's great. I'm going to also going to put on a little podcast from Ben Franklin's World again today. This one had to do with the first Constitution, America's first Constitution, which was that Confederacy, Constitution of the Confederacy, that lasted from the end of the Revolutionary War till what was it, 1787 or something like that. It's interesting. There was at that point 13 colonies, and their states had more power than the federal government. Washington didn't care for that at all, and of course was interested in our Constitution. And I'm thankful for our Constitution, but there are some real concerns. Some of the things that those people who were opposed to our current Constitution, like Samuel Adams, who basically was written off in history after the Constitution because he opposed it, didn't care for it. He opposed it, and men like that who were just kind of written off because they saw dangers in the kind of Constitution that we have, the kind of federal power that we have, and we see many of those dangers that they were concerned about coming to fruition today. And I think probably going to destroy us politically eventually. All right, that's it for today.